All right, well, we're on our way to Rambler Ranch in Elizabeth, Colorado. We're going to try to find another project to work on. My fiance's going to hate me. So, what we're taking is the old girl. Old girl. All right, well, I couldn't go all the way because this thing is not gonna make it in this. There's no way. So I'm gonna begin the trek up the mountain here. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, we'll get there. What's your prized car?
Well, I have a few of my crown jewels. My dad's Nash, of course.
Of course.
I have a prototype.
A prototype?
The only one ever built.
From
1955 Nash.
Whoa. How'd you get that?
Gentleman in Pennsylvania had it.
He just had it?
Yeah, it was after it was a show car, it ended up a dealership on display. And then this guy bought it, and Lee had it for years and had it for sale, but he wanted too much money for it. And he knew me, and I was back that way, and I went over and saw him and took it for a test drive. And he was still asking. I thought it was too much for me, because when I buy a car, it doesn't matter what it's worth.
Right.
You know, it's what it's worth to me.
Yep.
To me, it's not an investment; it's a donation.
100.
So it's money I'm never gonna see again.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I don't. You want $1 million? Something. I had a guy ask $1 million for a car. I'll take it. Jeep tow truck. That's rare.
yeah. Whoa, yeah.
You my mechanic had never seen one of those before.
No. That's crazy.
That's factory, and that you could buy stuff to make your own, but there's a little footnote in the parts book that they recommend you buy a factory one because of the factory welds. So here, some of these are for sale.
Oh. Probably too big for my checkbook, but I do want to see.
Matadors. Yes.
Whoa. Dang. This is the one that started it all.
That's what started on. There's pictures of it at the where it sat in the farm. After it broke down, the oil pump went out. It had 129,000 miles on it. So my dad worked at a dealership, a friend of his owned, and this car was traded in. My dad bought it for $50 in 1971, and he passed away in '77. And I remember the car. I remember playing in the field when I was sitting there and like that. And
Whoa.
my brother got it crushed. So the first thing when Greg and I got together, the first thing he did for me was restore this car. Nash was the first. They developed a compressor that goes under the hood, so they're the first to have factory air.
Really?
This car drove to Pennsylvania. Air conditioning still worked.
Wow. Now back then, that long ago, was it still RC12?
This is the old Freon. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Who painted this?
This was done by a place called Wheels of Time. They're probably not around anymore because this was done in the '90s.
Wow.
It was quite a mess. They had it for about a year and hadn't touched it. And I went up there and they said, either do my car, give me my deposit back, and I get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
So they finally got on the ball and got it done.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
The horn, this is called the Petty Girl. This was done by a famous pinup artist, George Petty. He designed this. It's got a Petty signature on it. This was $11 in 1954.
Wow.
And these screens, that screen on the window, because Nash, one of their famous features was reclining seats, so you could sleep in the car.
What? That's so cool.
So if you're sleeping and you have one of your ventilation, this is a bug screen to cover your windows.
Whoa.
And this is a mattress. It's a air mattress, and you pull it out of here. And this is the pump. The tube is the pump you put.
Okay.
With.
Whoa.
Kranz Motors. Somebody brought me that. Kranz Motors, where this car came from.
Wow. That's awesome.
This is also an air conditioner.
This is nice.
This one's for sale.
This one is for sale?
The problem with this one is I got a title for it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to an estate sale and it was in the garage, and ended up getting it from this girl, and it was her, I think her grandparents or something.
So we came across this Mamma Jamma. It is a 1961 Mercedes-Benz 220 SE. It's not the most sought after classic Mercedes, but it is, however, a classic Mercedes. And after looking through it, you can see the seats are just in really good condition. The body lines are in good condition. After I left the ranch, I could not stop thinking about this car. I knew I wanted it. And so, voila, this is my new project. However, I knew nothing about this car. I thought, oh, it's carbureted? Easy peasy. No, it is mechanically fuel injected. So that scared me after I left from this tour and I looked it up. I wondered if I could really do it, but trust me, you're gonna want to watch.
61.
I think back then, I think their numbering of their cars used to mean the cubic inches of the engine, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely let me know how much you'd like to sell this one for. It'd be nice to have.
Show you all this, you're gonna have to buy two.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see it.
We did this for the 60th anniversary of 1962, and they made 250 piece. American wanted to celebrate it, and I've got the original birthday
Whoa.
menu and everything. Supposedly only 10 of these are on left. Because they're wood. Yeah, they got left outside. Never. I have a friend who's making one from hand, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
That's the guy I bought this one from.
That's
No Rambler bicycle. Before they made cars. Wooden fender.
Whoa.
And this is an original Rambler wagon.
Huh.
From the 1890s.
That's so awesome. It is with an unparalleled sense of ontological fulfillment that I hereby declare the cessation of my exhaustive quest for a premier mechanical specimen, a Mercedes-Benz of such transcendent aesthetic lineage that its very presence borders on the sublime. I am presently embarking upon a rigorous program of meticulous representation, an endeavor that seeks not merely to repair, but to facilitate the conqueror's great resurrection of this Teutonic icon to its primordial factory perfection. I humbly implore you to bestow your digital endorsement upon this presentation and formalize your continued viewership through a prolix commitment to my channel, thereby ensuring you are promptly appraised of the subsequent chapters in this journey of automotive reconditioning and representation. I'm also going to fix this car. I might as well just get in and steer.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, well, there's a little lip here. Okay. Ready? That's okay. Oh, I see. Power! Yeah, great time, guys. Does that have any brakes? Yeah.